How you doing, everybody? ABC Action News Chief Meteorologist Dennis Phillips. Figured I'd give you a little bit of an update on the tropics. There's already some buzz going on, but what a beautiful weekend across the area. Lower humidity. Had a chance to get outside. I think a lot of us are trying to recuperate after the stress of last week. Rule number 7, don't freak out unless I'm freaking out. We're fine. And yeah, there is definitely that big red blob. I'll tell you, it's way too early to know one way or the other what this is going to do. Here's a little rule of thumb. The weaker a storm stays, the farther south of a track it will go. We've said this a million times. The stronger storms want to go poleward, want to be drawn toward the north. So let's say this gets stronger earlier, it would curve up into the North Atlantic. If it stays weaker longer, it may take a little bit longer time to curve. And then eventually, if it gets close enough to the Bahamas or the U.S., maybe a ridge could build in and drive it westward. So at this point, most of our models are curving this before ever making it to the U.S., but it's so far out, it's just too early to know for sure. If you were to say, Dennis, what is your gut feeling? I mean, right now, I think that gut feeling is probably curved. Most storms out in the tropical Atlantic, Cape Verde area this time of the year eventually end up curving and, maybe impacting the eastern side of the U.S., anywhere from, the Northeast to the Mid-Atlantic, possibly down to the Carolinas. The Outer Banks is especially prone to areas in September. But at this point in time, it's just too early. So I think this is a weekend we all kind of enjoy our time. If you're lucky enough to have Labor Day off, enjoy it. Lower humidity, lots of sunshine. We'll keep an eye on so you don't have to. But at this point in time, all I strongly suggest is if you go on social media, there's all those posts, big storm coming, or Cat 6 hurricane coming, ban, block, and stick it with the people that you actually trust and that you've been through a storm or two with. You guys have a great day, and we'll give you updates 24/7 as always. Have a great weekend.